I have to make a video on this. This here changes everything. The way that coding is built today, the way people learn how to code today, this here will change all of it for the better. So for everybody who's built this project, hats off to you. I've been messing around with this for a good 3 days, almost 3 days straight, to the point that I'm somebody who's going to constantly use it. I like it that much. But I do have an issue with it, which I will explain later. But first of all, I want to show you what this thing does and how I've been using it. I'm not sure what everybody else is really using it for. I guess you can probably ask it questions and it can answer them like this right here, right? But what I care about is this right here. See, my weakness is JavaScript. I'm okay with it, but sometimes when I end up screwing up with JavaScript and I put myself in a roadblock, I actually need some help, and I do talk to one of my buddies to give me some help on fixing things, adding things, and whatnot that I can't figure out myself, right? Dumping my code into here and getting the AI to add something, modify, or create from scratch is a real big game changer. I'm sure there's other things like this that's out there, but this here is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some of the things it can actually do. So let's say create input with local storage. Should be simple enough, right? And let's let the AI figure this out. Now, my problem is with this is the runtime. Now, I don't know if it's because this here is the free research preview. They have opened this up to the public without having to pay for it. And they might have actually limited the runtime on this application. But it really sucks because when it starts writing complex code, it gets cut off. And then therefore the code that it writes is kind of useless. Unless you can actually make pieces of what that code is and you can add on to it. But that's kind of more a pain in the butt. But it'll see, as you can see, it did write this out. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to grab something here that actually... Let's grab game. Let's go to test. Let's dump this into here. Let's get rid of all this extra crap that's in here already. Good, as long as it doesn't have the local storage button. Hold on. That one doesn't have a local storage button. And you do. Alright. Let's add you one there. Okay, so what we want to do is copy this code. Which I did, but... Alright, let's paste it here. Doesn't matter where I'm pasting it, this is only temporary. You would have to paste it in the headers and whatnot, but this is only temporary. So let's test it. Default value. Let's type in high, and let's hit refresh. Yeah, local storage is working. If I clear it, it goes back to default value. So there you go. It actually made a correct, hopefully. Yeah, no errors. That's another thing too, is when I went and tested this, I haven't seen it create any errors up here, but I have seen it build applications that were buggy. I should say scripts. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to the chat thing here. I'm gonna show you something. Let's copy this. Let's refresh. I'm going to see if it'll change the input to text area. Change input to text area on this code and Let's put that there and run it. There you go. So, shows the script right here, right? And there's the input ID, my input default value. And there you go, my input default value. That's another thing I noticed with this too. It's like you can dump your own code in here and get it to fix something, but it's not perfect, but it does work. The only thing I haven't got this thing to test yet is whether you can convert jQuery to vanilla JavaScript. And if that is the case, that literally will change everything. That's one of the main things I've been trying to do with ST for quite some time now is convert all the site's code to, well, raw vanilla JavaScript. And there's a couple libraries yet that I still need to do, but the problem is they're quite large and the runtime on this thing will die out. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's give this thing a more complex task. Create movable grid with local storage, clear local storage button. What else do we want to have on there? I think that's fine for now. You can always edit this. So let's run that. Let's see what it'll do. Okay. So there it is. I guess it actually did run it. And local storage API. Yeah. There it is. You can add that in the bottom here. But what I want to show you is its runtime. It'll stop. There you go. See, the runtime stopped. It couldn't finish the code. Now, this is a big problem with this. So I hope this is just because of the free research preview and not when you actually pay for it. Because that kind of really sucks. It kind of pretty much ruins all this. Unless you want to, well, I wouldn't really say if it ruins all of it, but you know, if you're one of those advanced people, you can just continue to write. You can understand what this is, and then you can continue to write, and therefore your code will be better. But, you know, for just your basic person here, this here is pretty much useless. So yeah, they need to let that runtime run longer than, I think 15 seconds is what it's pretty much based at. Hopefully it's just the free preview, and it'll just run a lot longer on the paid version. So I want to show you some of the things it's actually created. So let's start off with video player. So I did ask it to make a video player where you can actually select different players. And yeah, sure enough, it actually did that. Now these are just video clips off of my site as samples. And yeah, it actually made it. Now there's an issue with Firefox when you make video players. Sometimes Firefox throws up a stupid error. It doesn't do it on Chrome, but it didn't do it with this. So that's kind of a good idea to let the AI do it. So text flipper, I'll show you what it made. So you type in hello world. Let's go to generate upside down, and you can flip it. Now this is something I'm actually going to add into the website itself. So thank you AI for making it. This will be on searchside.net. On-screen keyboard, not perfect, but it gets the job done. I'll show you the code on that. I don't like it for a reason. Is a pile of buttons. I'd rather have this done in the script itself, which I'm probably going to write it myself. But yeah, it actually did what it's supposed to do. Showing how to keyboard. Obviously, you'd have to make this look like a keyboard. I did make a movable grid in the past. It is kind of buggy though, but it does work. Refresh. Problem is right here, it won't drag over to that section, but it does with everything else. I have a movable grid already on search.net, but it uses a library. You can see that you can move this thing around, but yeah, it actually uses a library for that. This is more complex. We do have light, dark mode, auto detection. Right now it's showing my system theme being dark. So yeah, when you refresh it, it is going to show it dark. If my system was light, then it would show this being white. But you can also toggle it, and it will stay like that until you like clear local storage. So that's pretty nifty. If you want to see the code, this is it right here. It's pretty small. Although it seems to target just one. So you got dark theme right here. It just targets this and this only. So yeah, you'd have to have some type of toggle on this in order to allow you to write more code. It created a gradient color picker. Let's go to red. Let's go to, I don't know, purple. Let's make the degrees 45. Hit generate. And there's your gradient generate code. Let's go to inspect and I'll show it to you. Let's go to head. Actually, let's go to body. Let's just dump it right here. And there it is. And that's at 45. As you can see right here. Nifty, huh? What else we got? I did try to get it to make Pong. And it did do this. Although the ball just goes right through this. It's cool though. Hangman. Can you guess the word? Let's start off with H. A. N. G. Hangman, I win. You can literally just, add something else in here or add more words. See, that's just one of the words right there. Animation keywords. It's best to actually see this code itself. I've made it a little bit more complex than this, but this is what the AI did. Let's just show what roll looks like. Hard shake. Invert. You know what? It's best to actually show you this on search.net. So let's go to planet Earth. There we go. Let's really show it to you on here. So let's go to animate, because that's what I called the keyword, animate hard shake. There you go. Bounce. Wave. Flip. If you want to mess around with this yourself, you can. Just go into the help. Go down to search page features under navigation of ST. And scroll down, and these are all the keywords to the search input. And here you go. Enjoy if you really want to mess with that, and that's on search.net. Alright, what else we got here? Probably one of the best things that I've been working with yesterday with the AI is this. And it will be coming onto ST. This is awesome. So you got your basic time, December the 5th, 2022. The enjoyable thing about this time is it's just vanilla JavaScript and it's very compressed. It's not complex at all. Let's show you the script on that right at the moment. That would be right here. That's it. And on ST, in order to do that, you see this one up here? This is actually using a library called Minute. And I can now eliminate that for this. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, AI, for doing that. This thing is actually pretty cool. So yeah, it's made a stopwatch. You can start, stop, clear time, stop. You can lap, clear laps. Yeah, pretty nifty. Counter at an hour, start, pause, clear time. Yeah, alarm, hour, start, pause, resume, clear, blah 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 blah. You can add an alarm, whatnot. So yeah, that's actually pretty nifty as well. And when you refresh, it stays and keeps its position because of local storage. Refresh that. So yeah, this thing here is pretty awesome. It's made some nifty things, and it's going to be very handy for me in the future for when I get stuck on something. I can actually use it. Let's find a different code here. Just kind of give you something. What do we want? What is simple enough for you to see this on screen? Text flipper. What else would we do with text flipper? No. Video player, no. Animation keywords. No. Oh yeah, actually that could be useful. Let's click that. What else do we want in here? Key value. Low caps. Make low keyword caps. Just kind of going off just something random on keyword dot value with this code. Let's see what it'll do. Watch. Yep. Keyword value you did not make. Oh, you did lowercase up here. Although this version doesn't really work too well. But it should. Theoretically, it should work. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's do caps. Wave. Oh, it actually did it. See, I actually have the lowercase, this right here, down here. Just like so. And this works too, without having this up here. So that's how I did it on my side. But yeah, that works. And as you see, it converts this all into lowercase. So it doesn't matter if it's caps or not. It would if you had this thing removed. Let's go to wave. Oh yeah, I kind of broke it, didn't I? Yeah, and you get the idea though. So there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the AI. You can actually ask it questions too if you really wanted. See, like, I don't know, let's ask a question that everybody would like to ask the AI. Is there a God? I don't even know if it's going to even answer it. I haven't used it for this. I used it mostly for building code. It's contemplating. Did I break it? I'm curious what this is going to be like in another 5 years or so. It's awesome as is. It's done quite a lot already. It's helped me out. And I just want, like, if the owners of this chat, OpenAI, sees this video, make the runtime longer than 15 seconds. Because that sucks. Ooh, look at that. An error occurred. The issue persists. Please contact us through our help center at help@openai.com. There you go. You got to see an error. Guess the bot can figure it out. Let's go to edit. Let's see if it'll figure it out now. Probably not. Maybe it doesn't know how to do this. Let's give it another task. Before I actually kill off this video here, what should I make? Let's do something simple. I gotta think here. You know, I've literally typed in thousands of things. And I'm kind of running out of ideas here. How to make... Okay, let me just look at ST as an example on just basic things here. Let's go to tools. Yeah, let's see if we can get it to do a binary converter. How to make a binary converter with one text area input and one text area. My bad. You know what? Let's just give me that. One text area output. How to make? Let's do it by HTML and JavaScript. That way it knows what I'm asking and in detail what it is. So there's my input and output. And just, oh, there's the mathematics to it right there, yeah. And there you go. It's even got the style and everything. It's good. Okay. Let's see if that actually worked. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to this because obviously it didn't just give me the entire code. I'm just going to get rid of all that crap. Let's do script. /script. It did show the style, didn't it? I don't have to type that in. Yeah, I don't have to type that in. Sweet. Alright, so let's add you into the script. We will also add this right here because it is the trigger to the text area inputs above. And yeah, should be good. Alright, let's run that in here. And let's type in hello world. Okay, well, it didn't work there. Nope, didn't work there either. So let's run this again. Let's see what it actually outputs this time. Kind of look at this. I think that should have. Direction does matter. But let's see what the newer version here looks like. It is. keep that text area. I'm just blindly adding. Run again. So you might have to do this a few times to actually get it to work. Sometimes it'll write out the entire code instead of making you do this. Let's run that one more time. See, there it goes. It's writing out the entire thing like that. There we go. All right, let's see what this looks like. Let's do the IDs. In between, style on that. Let's put the script right here. Oh, well, I'm at it. I just want to kind of do this. Just want to make sure this is on a different line instead of being side by side like that. Hello. Did not work. That did not work either. So I guess it's not perfect in any way, shape, or form. I would have to investigate, see what's going on here. But that takes time. And don't really have much time as I'm making the video. Ass. That was just random. Yeah. Unless that has something to do with that. Nope. There we go. Now it's writing it a little bit neater. And it created a convert button this time. I'll try that. Hello. Test. Okay, let's give this thing a little bit of a better instruction. How to make an HTML and JavaScript binary converter with one text area being input and the next being output. Text to binary and binary to text. I think that's important to add. So how to make an HTML binary converter with one input and it can do. There we go. I think that might have been my issues with that. See what it does this time. I think what it was doing, well, it's writing that out. Let's actually go to a real binary one that actually works. Hello. Hello world. I think it was just doing binary. No, it wasn't even doing that. Okay, it just wasn't working, period. Okay. You gonna work now? No. Okay, that didn't work out so well. And one. button that you can switch. Tech, okay. That might be helpful. I know that's making this video a little long. It's 30 minutes in, but this is actually showing you guys a little bit more about this. Some of the little things you got to do in order to make it complex and get it to work. Most of the time it works, but for some reason it's having some issues with binary. Making the script itself isn't that hard. It's thinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's writing. And there's the convert button. Alright, let's see if this one actually works. Will it be a success or a flop again? And it didn't have the button to switch. Test. Convert. Okay. Give me that. Convert. Well then, how to make an HTML JavaScript with one text area input and text area out, and a button that you can switch. What is this button? Input and out. Yeah, okay, so that's how I had it set up. You switch. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, that should rewrite it completely. "33 minutes in, damn." And I'm not sure if the runtime got... Yeah, the runtime must have stopped. Because there wasn't any input math on that. That just looked like a basic switcher back and forth without being a binary converter. Again, no math to it. Not there either. Not there or there. That would not work. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm going to end this video. Hopefully you guys somewhat enjoyed. This thing is pretty awesome, though. You can get the right code. You can probably get it to do other things, too. So let's just refresh this. How... I don't even know if you even know how fast the planet spins. I don't even know how fast the planet spins. I would have to look that up. What else would we tell it? Here. Somebody asked this question before in one of the chats. How to boost Wi-Fi under a tin roof. Obviously, range boosters, you can use them in different parts. And for this bot, there you go. So yeah, it could be handy. I'm sure you could probably get it to do some math equations as well. And that'd be cool. Oh hey, before I end this, one thing I wanted to see if this thing can do. How to make a HTML HTML advanced might be a little bit too long. Let's see. Should have did scientific calculator. Scientific. We'll just see what it shows up. Tell me something I don't know. That was pretty pointless. So JavaScript. See what it pops up now. And it's just spitting out crap. I don't know why it's doing this today. It's been actually giving me some really good, useful things in the last couple of days, but this here is... I don't know. Although I've just been asking it basic questions. Not doing advanced stuff, really, because I know that the runtime on this thing isn't very long. Yeah, okay, well, this video is kind of long as is, but I'll show you what me and that thing ended up doing together. Let's go back to this. Oh. Yeah, where the hell? Yeah, it was this. This is that old timer, the stopwatch, this thing, right? Yeah, this is what me and that thing ended up doing. So yeah, there's stopwatch. This here is just to hide and show the buttons. This is the claw. Oh, I know, that's just the selector. And that's local storage. It's date and time. That's this thing right here. Calendar. Stopwatch. Countdown timer. Alarm clock. And of course the alarm clock buttons, which need to be moved. I was working on this, I just never finished it. But yeah, there you go. Hopefully you liked the video. This ChatGPT guide, man, you guys did an awesome job. I like this thing. I'm so going to be using it from now on, even after past this free research preview. Just make that runtime longer. I hate it when the code gets cut off when you need to explain something to you, and yeah, it's just you got to hit the try again button all the time. It's going to be a problem too, because if you end up here, let's go to learn more. Where's the paid option on here? There's a paid option. Pricing. So this is the pricing to it. So you get your tokens, right? So every time that you run it, you use up tokens. There it is. It doesn't look like very much though. I haven't really seen 4 characters, which is, yeah. hopefully that the runtime is longer so that way you don't burn up tokens faster by having to hit the try again button, because that would suck. But yeah, this thing's awesome. You guys should check it out. I love it. Peace out.